Okay, so question number 1 says, what is the circumference of the circle if the diameter is 10? So there are two formulas for circumference. Circumference equals pi times diameter, or circumference equals to 2 pi radius, with pi being 3.14. Now here they gave you diameter. So I am going to go with the one on the left. So circumference equals 3.14, and then your diameter is 10. And I'll let you all solve that. Question number 2 says, what is the area of the circle if the diameter is 8? Well, to find the area of a circle, it's pi radius square, with pi being 3.14 and radius squared being radius times radius. Now in this one they gave you diameter. Diameter looks like this. And your radius is only half of it. So area equals 3.14 times a number square. You need to figure out what that number is. And when I say number square, it means radius times radius. Number 3 says, the circle is inscribed inside the square. Okay, a square has 4 equal sides. If the square has a perimeter of 28, what is the circumference of the circle? Okay, well, perimeter means the distance around any shape, but in this case, a square. So if the perimeter is 28 and they have 4 equal sides, then I will have to divide by 4. That way, I can find it for one side. So the top will be 7, the left will be 7, the right will be 7, and the bottom will be 7. So if I were to draw a line like this in the middle, I wonder what measurement that would be. So let's check. Oop, that's not gonna work. Oh well. So let's check. If I move it, oh look, there it is. It's very similar to 7. Okay. Well, circumference equals to pi times diameter, or circumference equals to 2 pi r, with pi being 3.14. And this 7, well, that's your diameter. Remember, your radius is half of it, so it will look like this. Radius. I'll let you all finish that. Oh look, the same thing in this case is telling us that what is the area of the circle. So again, all of this is 7. And the diameter is 7. So area is pi r squared, with pi being 3.14 and radius squared being radius times radius. Now here they only gave you diameter, so your job is to tell me what the radius is. And then use it to find the area. Number 5, it says find the area of the composite figure. Okay, well I'm going to separate this into 2 sections. I see a rectangle and I see a semicircle. Now to find the area of the rectangle, well, that's just base times height. As far as the semicircle, well, that is pi radius square, but I'm going to have to divide it by 2 because it's half of a circle. So again, this is your diameter, right? And your radius will only go halfway. That would be your radius, halfway. And your job is to find those values. So you have your rectangle and your semicircle. Number 6. It says find the area of the composite figure. Okay, well, I see a triangle on the top, a triangle on the right, a square, and a semicircle. And we have to find the area of all of this and then add them because it says find the area of the composite figure. Well, let's look at the square. On the side, it's telling us that it's 4. And if I look at these lines, it means that if that side is 4, then all of that has to be 4 too. 4, 4. Okay, well, to find the area of the first the first triangle, which is this one, area equals base times height divided by 2. Second triangle, area equals base times height divided by 2. Because it's a triangle, we divide by 2. A square, area equals base times height. And a semicircle, well, area equals pi radius square. But we're going to divide it by 2 because it's half of a circle. Now, if I look at my semicircle, this right here is your diameter, and your diameter is 4. But your formula only is asking for the radius, which is half. So you need to find the radius to find the area of the semicircle. Alright, number 7 says, find the surface area of the following figure. So surface area is area of each shape that makes the three-dimensional figure. So I notice that I have 2 similar bases. They're triangles, so a triangular prism. So triangle, and I'm going to put times 2 because there's 2 similar ones. Now I see a rectangle in the bottom, a rectangle on the left side, and finally a rectangle on the very top. So that's 3 rectangles. 1, 2, 3. Now to find the area of a triangle is area equals base times height divided by 2. As far as the rectangle, it's just base times height. The hint here, class, is you have to look for that perpendicular. Once you find that perpendicular, that 90-degree angles, that will tell you the base and the height of the triangle. And I'll let you all solve that. Number 8 says find the volume of the following figure. Well, this is a triangular prism, and volume equals area of the base times the height of the prism. So area of the base, you're looking for a shape being the base, and there's only 2 similar bases. The 2 similar bases would be the triangle. And you only need 1. So how do you find the area of a triangle? Well, base times height divided by 2. Again, you have to find that perpendicular. Once you find the perpendicular, then you will find the height and the base of the triangle. Now, as far as the height of the prism, well, it's from one base, which is the triangle, to the other base of the triangle. And then finally, you find the volume. But I'm going to do number 10 with you all because now we're looking for the volume of a pyramid. And to find the volume of a pyramid is area of the base times the height divided by 3. Now for the pyramid, the base will always be at the bottom. And I notice that we have a rectangle. So, how do you find the area of the rectangle? Base times height. As far as the height of the pyramid, well, that can be found from the apex all the way down till you get to that perpendicular. Till you get to that base that will form a perpendicular angle. And I'll let you all figure that out. So volume equals area of the base times the height divided by 3. Alright, y'all, so once you are done with this, make sure you turn in your work to your substitute, and if you are at home, then just submit your answers on the assignments tab.